Mizkif tries to censor the door, he's not getting inside. We do not weird people. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. He's gonna see this clip. I don't care. I seen Lacey invited him to the party. I'm retracting that invite. No, yeah, word. No racist in disguise in the crib. We good. We don't need that.
And it did take me a little bit longer to grow up than most. I said this when I was 22, but I'm a completely different person than when I was 22. I'm 30 years old. I know a lot of you probably think I should hate or attack him. I don't blame Silky for what he said or how he's acting. It's a very huge thing on Twitch was tryhard. The entire website was edgy as fuck.
Look at my watch, look at my watch, look at my watch, look at my watch. Hey, good morning everyone. Today for this video, I want to cover the bizarre drama between FaZe Silky and Mizkif. For a quick background, a quick, summary, there seems to be a party going on the 4th of July, hosted by the FaZe clan, with Lacey, Banks, Silky, and they're going to bring on multiple big streamers, huge names, and one of them meant to come in was Mizkif. Unfortunately, there seems to be some drama with Silky, who saw his name on the list, and he was pissed off by it. I started by playing a clip, of what he had to say, and why he felt he was so weak to bring on, they want to ban him. Here's a clip by itself.
Bro, I don't get, niggas know I don't care, bro. Mizkif tries to censor the door, he's not getting inside. No. We do not fuck with weird people. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. He's gonna see this clip. I don't care. You're not getting inside.
Like in the first few seconds, it doesn't make any sense. He was like, oh my god, I saw his name, and I was like, nah, no way. He explains it. His only reasoning I could find this clip or from his VODs is, at like the last couple of seconds. He didn't really delve much into it, but let me play it.
Seeing Lacey invited him to the party, I'm retracting that invite. It's not happening, King. Like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe when I seen his name on. I said, nigga, what the fuck? I said, do y'all know about this nigga? Like, what the fuck? Have y'all seen this nigga when it comes to black people? Come on, bro. Talk to somebody with a big 5 gifted. Oh, yeah, word. No racist in disguise in the crib. We good. We don't need that.
Okay, so it seems like the reason why he wanted to bring him on was because, as he said, he was a racist in disguise. Now, me personally, I haven't covered Mizkif for that long, only about like a year or so. The first drama I covered him was like the cherry blossom tree incident, where he was mucking about, he was making an ass for himself. That was very bizarre. But of all the things I haven't seen from him, is him being a racist in disguise. I haven't seen it at all. So like when I try to find some evidence about this, the most recent I could find, recent quote unquote, was from 7 or 8 years ago, where there was a drama. There was like a fallout between Ice Poseidon and him, and like there was some weird DMs between each other. He was dropping the where is it? Show me fucking button, fucking goddamn laptop not working. The hard R right there. Yo, there's a in the car. Not just one. Again, bear in mind, it's back from 2018. But I guess I just wanted to show it, 4 years later as like a weird trump card. I don't know this drama, but like, there you go. Here's the weird racist shit that I guess was out there all along. I had no idea. Because can you stop being couldn't go switch? Yeah, very bizarre stuff. But anyway, I guess like that defense, that stands up as a evidence for his weird racist in disguise. There you go. Now, I should say right now, moving forward, I don't want to defend Mizkif. However, I have made multiple arguments before the past that me personally, I don't really care if someone says the N-word, like over years ago, from a very long time ago. They don't really stand up. Like if you're edgy, right, and you completely condemn it, what you said back then, that's fine, honestly. Because, bro, there were multiple people out there that have said racist shit, right? If they apologize for it and it happened like multiple years ago, I think that's fine. And that's exactly what happened in this clip. Let me pull it up. When Mizkif saw this and responded to you on stream, I don't want to defend Mizkif, but I think this this response was pretty good. Because he apologized for it. He understood where Silky came from. But also, furthermore, he sort of for himself, being like, what I said back then when I was 22 does not represent myself now. And I think it was a good explanation, to be
This
honest.
is also a FaZe clan party. I mean, bro, you don't think FaZe Banks said stupid shit back in the day? Hell yeah, he did. He admits it. We all did. We all said dumb shit back in the day. We all admit it.
I don't want to apologize the quality of this. I couldn't find a better one on Reddit or like on Twitch. Sorry.
And it did take me a little bit longer to grow up than most. I said this shit when I was 22. But I'm a completely different person.
If there's like any more new stuff, or you like him saying the N-word, whatever, you know, I'll take back my point about this, you know, of him being vindicated, whatever. Now, if there's more recent stuff, I'll take it back. However, bear in mind, like from what I saw so far on Twitter, the last racist thing, him saying the hard R, was 7 years ago. That's pretty old, yeah, in my opinion.
When I was 22, I'm 30 years old. And I know that the viewers don't judge me as much because I think they understand. And I know that you guys still watch me because you know the realities of the person that I am, because you've seen my actions over the years of being a streamer. I don't blame Silky for what he said.
And that's, well, you know, like, if there's one person you can't really be like, oh my god, why are you offended of like this guy saying the hard R? You can't make that point. You're a black person. For all I know, he could be really offended by that. That's plausible. But again, you know, I think his response to it was fine, being like, oh, that's really old. However, I understand where Silky came from, and I guess he's fine also as well with not being invited. So, you know, he's taking it on the chin pretty well, in my opinion. Fuck.
I know a lot of you probably think I should hate or attack him. I don't blame Silky for what he said or how he's acting. It's understandable. If Silky would like to talk on or off stream, I would be happy to. Because I understand that if Silky doesn't like me or understand me, but I would be okay totally to do that. That was the jokes. The jokes were to be edgy. The jokes were try-hard spam. You know,
66
I like this
months.
the last 30 seconds, because he explains like how fucked up the IRL category was back in the day, which I agree actually, you know. Back like 7 years ago, any IRL streamer was a huge degenerate. I'm not defending it, right? But like, it was a very common, you know, consensus across the community. Like, yeah, you know, you said the N-word because other people said it. Other big people made it by being edgy, saying edgy shit, right? So I don't really blame them, you know, back then. I was like, bear in mind, it was over 7 years ago, or 7 on point exactly. Yeah, and now he's moved past it. He's fucking playing Mario Kart, dude. Like, he's moved past it, and now, you know, he's become a cleaner image. Again, I don't defend him, he's a bit questionable, but like, I wouldn't really, like, he's not on the same level now as he was before in the past, dropping the hard R, in my opinion. Fuck.
Huge thing on Twitch was tryhard. I mean, the entire website was edgy as fuck. N-word spam in TTS was a very popular thing that people laughed at. They tried to get it through. In fact, a lot of popular streamers let it go through because they thought it was funny. And I was part of that movement, and I regret it. You know, I almost partially don't regret it because it was something I did that I learned was wrong, and
There you go. Again, the reason why I want to sort of, you know, cover for him in this part of him being him growing from it is because I've made multiple arguments before in the past on his channel during commentary videos where I'm like, I don't really care if someone said the N-word when they were young and stupid. I mean, he was 22, not that young. He's got a fully matured brain, but even then, you know, now he's 30. He's learned from it. And I think it becomes very tacky when we hold everyone accountable for what they said nearly 7 years ago. It's a very hard argument then. Like, even that said, right, you know, that's all I have to say, because again, bear in mind, I can't really say to Silky, to his face, that he shouldn't be offended by this, because he's a black guy. Like, oh, you're offended by the hard R? What's wrong with you? So again, you know, I think my take on this is very mid. I get where Mizkif's coming from, but at the same time, I think Silky's decision is fine. Because again, number one, you know, he probably is offended by that. But also, second of all, he is like the event host. I mean, he's part of the FaZe clan. So whatever. I even saw a clip as well before where like Lazy was like, "Yo, I'm sorry, Silky. I didn't mean to like invite him like without your consent or without your knowledge, whatever." So again, he's like part of the FaZe clan. So whatever he says, it will go. So overall, you know, I don't think he should be. I think this decision was fine, but I can see where also Mizkif's coming from. So overall, yeah, you know, pretty mid take. That's it, really.
¿Te gusta ver vídeos divertidos de Azul?